That's a still life. And my father, casein. And this is a landscape of the Golden Triangle. There we go. That I did. What I want to do is see if I can get a little pass over these squares of time and tide one by one, and let the camera adjust. This is the high tide and the low tide every day for close to a year in Long Beach. Marine Stadium. This one uses a little bit of resist, which I don't usually use, but since I was doing this, each one daily in a very short period of time, you can put it on and take it off. Yeah, it looks like I used a little bit of resist in here too, and then took it off and did a wash over it later as well. There's a nice high tide and low tide. So the new moon and the full moon, you get a higher tide and a lower tide. And the rest of the month, there's less variation. And that's why our emotions change, like the tides. And the third row of this one, whew. I like this one a lot. And this one. And then I painted all of these in China paints with as many as 7 fire rings in the glazes. The glaze that's already on them, just white glazed tiles, and then China paints actually work like watercolors. You put gum arabic on the good old gum arabic on the tiles, and then the China paints can stick to them, and then you can fire them and then do the same thing and fire them again, and so on. Mussels down there on the rocks. Little girl I knew a long time ago. It's the same view every day. And the tile mural is 5 feet by 6 feet. And it's 196 individually painted and custom fired tiles to match these. And then you can see the passage of time. I may be repeating this one. I shouldn't talk at the same time I'm doing this. There's a nice wet into wet with resist. High tide, low tide, high tide, low tide, another low tide. Could be a weekend. And here we have another high tide. And low, but not as low now.